Guess what day it is? It's move out day. Oh my god, I hate my life. I may look really happy right now, but I promise I've cried tons already. I'm so sad that I'm moving out of this house, and I have to bring you guys with me because I can't emotionally do this by myself.
Pretty well set in my ways. Don't fall for the latest craze, it's a scam. Not as sexy as I once was. Don't care about.
So don't mind Alex, he's literally cooking in the background. Basically, it's not move out date yet. I need to be out by May 14th, but considering the size of this house and considering that I am a literal hoarder, I have so many things, so we're starting today. And I'm also gonna be traveling all of April, so I wanna try to get all my stuff out by this month. Today's like March 15, so I wanna get out before the month is over, and then I have to bring in his stuff because the house came furnished, and I took all of his furniture and put it in storage and then brought my stuff. So now I have to Uno reverse what I did and have to move my stuff out and bring his stuff back. Oh my god. Like, it was totally worth it. I was so happy in this house, but now that the day has come, I'm a little concerned, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let me show you everything I own and that we need to take. Starting with this entrance, we have this pink console table that I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep or sell. It's actually part of my guest bedroom set. This was one of the first vintage furniture pieces I ever bought. The store keeps opening. I feel like it has so much significance in my life and how I became a designer. And it just like, it was so different back then when I got this. Little did she know that she would end up in this beautiful house. We have books, a lot of them. One of my favorite parts of the house, even though it's so dark because the light doesn't work anymore. I love this rug so much. Obviously, I'm gonna take it with me. I'm taking all of this apart. And we have this huge mirror. Also, don't mind the boxes here. I just got back from Japan and I'm so jet lagged that I was literally unboxing the boxes and I was falling asleep. Like, I actually fell asleep mid cutting the box. So those stayed there. I should probably unbox them. I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, I can't think about unboxing new things when I need to get rid of all of this. Well, not rid, but like move all of this. The first living room. The fact that I can say first living room, meaning we have multiple living rooms in this house, is insane to me considering how far we've come. What is my dog doing outside? I left my dog outside. Hold on a second. Nalu! You want to stay outside? You want to come in? Say hi to everyone. Hello. This is Nalu. She's my beautiful doggo and she's my literal child. I literally birthed her. And it actually makes me so sad to move out of this house because she loves this house. Every time we come here, it's time to play for her. Like, as soon as we arrive, she'll grab her tennis ball and go outside and like start playing and gets the zoomies and starts running, and I'm gonna start crying right now. I feel like the best part of having a house is having a backyard and like having space for your animals to roam around freely. I just can't believe that I can say I have multiple living rooms because I just think back at like little Dani in her other apartments where I could barely afford rent. I was literally making like $1,000 a month and my rent was $900, so I was like living off of cup noodles. I don't know, it's just so crazy. Like, we've come so far. Enough with the sentimentals. We have this orange couch, which obviously she's a beauty and I love her. I'm gonna show you guys what my whole living room looks like right now, and it doesn't make any sense because I have two couches in here when it should never be that way because it doesn't make any, it just looks terrible. But if you're looking at this frame, it looks great, and so I've been using it for videos and stuff like that. As beautiful as she is, we're getting rid of her. I'm selling her because she's not vintage. I'm only keeping my favorite things ever, like the ones I would die for and would never sell. If I ever wanted a couch like this, it would be easy to find. My other pieces, not so much. This is all of my collection. I designed all of these pillows and that's why there's so many. But we're taking all of those. We're obviously taking this lamp. I'm obsessed with her. She's space age, she's vintage, she's everything I've ever wanted. She was also $150, which is absolutely bonkers. I've never said that word in my life, but I think I'm gonna start saying it. I just DIY'd this disco tile lamp. The original lamp is from CB2 and the lamp is like $900, but I found it on Facebook Market for cheaper. Then again, it was for a collab. Normally what I do with my collabs, whatever money they're paying me for the collab, I'll just like take a chunk of it and invest in it and like buy stuff like this lamp to DIY it for the collab. It just makes more sense. Like, it makes the collab videos more interesting for you guys and for me, and it makes it a good time. Disco lamp I shall be taking. Hi, queen. How are you?
Are you
hungry?
So
Alex
good.
is cooking.
Alex, bestie, what are you making?
We have this little bugle chair that I will definitely be selling. It's like a miniature chair. It's actually a kid-sized chair. Even though it's really fun and everyone sits on it, I don't think it's worth putting in storage. These are my Yoshitomo Nara skateboards that I am deeply obsessed with, and we're obviously taking them. Those are what started my Yoshitomo Nara obsession. This little shelf here, we are getting rid of. This was actually the first thing I ever bought for my apartment with Sarah 5 years ago to Miami Beach. These are a little sneak peek of maybe what's to come. These are samples. They're my feet. They're literally my feet, and they're vases. And we also have these, and they're little feet too. And I swear I don't have a foot fetish. I've brought you to the section of my house to clear up the rumors, the foot fetish rumors. So I've had this painting for a while. She says foot fetish, and I painted her. The top was an inspo from like a vintage Olympics poster that I had seen, and I just thought it was so cool. Most of all, like, it's not the foot, it's just the style of the art. This is my favorite type of art. It's just so cool. Like, you can't tell me that it doesn't catch your attention. Like, I think that's what art is supposed to do, and that's why I love it so much. It's actually my foot. That is my right foot. I was painting it in an ironic way because when I was 4 years old, I literally lost my toe on my left foot. I've never told the story my entire life, and me and my friends like mess around. It's like an inside joke because every time someone's like, oh, why don't you just wear sandals? I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have a toe. Sorry, I don't have a left toe. When I was 4, I was going from the beach to the pool, and so we were rinsing off the sand. And my brother was there, and there's like a little tree trunk, and Alex by accident like tipped it over somehow, and it fell on my toe. 4-year-old babies have little tiny feet, so the fact that it only affected one of my toes, I got so lucky to only have one toe fall off instead of all the 5. So for that, I am grateful to the foot gods. In that moment, like, my toe legitimately fell off, and my mom literally was running around like with my toe in her hand, literally rushing me to the hospital of the neighborhood. We were inside a neighborhood, and there was a little nurse in the neighborhood. Thank God for that nurse being in the neighborhood, because we had like 5 minutes to attach my toe. If not, I would have fully lost all function to my toe, and that would have been worse. The nurse was like brand new, like I had no idea what they were doing, but at least they attached it. And now I have really ugly scars and stuff because after that I had to go get more surgeries and stuff like that, so I have hella scars on my toe. And so like, she's just not cute, so I'd rather just say I don't have a toe. Besides the point, I have a toe, just an ugly one, but whatever, like, she's cute. And I painted this ironically because I hated feet. Most of all, I hated my feet. So I think this was more of like a therapy project for me to get over my foot fear. This helped. It helped. So now every time I come in here, I look at my foot and like, I'm like, oh, cute, like my feet are cute. Bella said right foot fetish because it's kind of ironic because I hated feet so much, and there we go. Now you guys have the foot fetish story, which is kind of funny that I'm even telling you guys this. I never thought I would tell anyone that I don't have a left toe. And I also feel like this was a monumental art piece in my life because it made me realize what type of art I truly love, and it's whatever this is. Like, I love this style of art. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. They're like shoe storage from IKEA. They're honestly great, but they're an easy purchase, so maybe I'll get rid of them. This piece I am taking. I think I'm taking all of my art. I don't think I'm getting rid of any art. How crazy does this look? We have 2 sofas in this room, which I don't know how this ended up happening, but it happened. Probably because I'm super impulsive and I bought this orange couch for absolutely no reason. We're on our way to pick up a sofa I found from Facebook Marketplace. I know my lease ends in 4 months, but it's $200 and it's so cute. So we're grabbing that and we're gonna take it home, we're gonna style it, we're gonna organize it, and then we'll brainstorm what we do in 4 months. I love the sofa. I've had the sofa for 3 years now, and she's gonna go, sadly. We actually bought her on Facebook Market. She was like $200, which is absolutely insane because look how big this is. It was from this little old lady who took care of it, had plastic wrap all over it, no one ever sat on it. It was in perfect condition when I got it. It still is in really good condition. She's beautiful, but she got to go. She also comes with this middle piece, which makes the sofa curved, which is even better. I have a human dog bed, and I think she's going to. Nalu loves this bed, but only when I'm on it. This is probably one of the comfiest things ever. I would say do a giveaway, but this is so heavy and so huge, I think it would have to be like a local giveaway. Do you feel small in this bed? You're so small in this bed. You're so small. Look at you, you're like a little bean. And this lamp is also going. And these are my poofs, so obviously all my poofs are coming. I feel like my home decor brand is just gonna take up my entire storage space. We're obviously taking this rug. How could I ever leave this behind? Now let's just hope I find a house with a big enough living room to put this in, because this is like 15 by 15. It's huge. This is my guest bedroom. I wish I hung out here more than I have. I feel like I've only set foot in this room like maybe 12 times. But I love this room. When I moved in, I actually thought about turning this room into the main bedroom because the lighting that comes in here is absolutely insane. Like, look at these windows. I'm putting them up so you guys can see how insane these windows are. I'm gonna miss this house so much. Like, by the way, I haven't found a house yet. I don't know where I'm moving. I'm literally just moving in with Bello in the meantime, but I'm really hoping that when I do find the house, they have incredible bedrooms like this. Like, the ceilings are insane. It's so difficult to find a house like this in Miami, especially one that I can afford. Like, this is insane. And look at that window. This is a vintage bed set that goes with the dresser in the entrance. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. It's a queen size bed. It's perfect for guests. It takes up so much space because it comes with these armoires. I am though taking these for sure and taking the art. Please bury me with these lamps. They're the coolest lamps I've ever seen. I don't know when this happened, but I ended up with 3 TVs. I don't love TVs in spaces. I think it like takes away the energy. I'm like weird about TVs, I don't know. I just feel like TVs aren't inviting. So when there's like a TV in a living room, I don't like it. I don't know. Welcome to my bedroom. This is my favorite place on earth because I don't know, like every time I come in here, I feel safe. Like, this is like my sanctuary, and that sounds kind of cliche, and I know people say that, but for real, it feels like my safe space. You just feel so cozy in here. I've never seen a cooler bed frame in my entire life, and I will be keeping this for the rest of my life. So she's coming with us. This rug is probably gonna be going because, or I don't know, it's like a pretty big rug. Maybe I'll keep this rug. I didn't even do my bed, guys, I'm sorry. I only have one nightstand, but it's the set with the dresser, so I will be keeping her because she's amazing. I will be keeping this lamp because I love her. This painting, my favorite thing I own. I swear to God. A little backstory about this painting. Bello calls me Bunny, and I think it's the absolute cutest nickname I've ever been given. Like, I think it's so adorable. He only calls me Bunny. Like, he doesn't say Dani or anything. And when he's mad at me, he calls me Daniela because my name's Daniela. So it's so cute and so funny. And I fell in love with this artist. Her name's Sarah December on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. And she made this custom piece for me, and she has little bunny ears because I am Bunny and she is me. This is my other huge TV that I was talking about that obviously I will be taking because she's almost brand new. When Bella moved out, I ended up getting another TV because he took the TV we had because it was his. Like, look how big it is. And this dresser will be coming with me, or do I not take it? I like don't know what to do. But it's so cool. I have to keep it, right? Like, she's vintage. She's so cute. I'm in love with Mr. Man. Mr. Man is coming with us. Never thought this day would come, but I have to paint my bathroom. So I'm probably gonna do that over the weekend with Brady. And I just need to like change out the sconces that the house came with. I also changed out the sink. Like, I think it makes more sense to leave it here and buy another one than to hire someone to uninstall it. This is so embarrassing, but when I changed them, I swore I had 2 of these, and then when he had one up, we realized that we didn't have 2. So then I ordered the other one, it came here way later. So I never got them changed out, so I never painted this. So 1, that looks so bad. 2, we have the ugliest pendant I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, that is so horrific. Last bedroom, it's so dark in here. Like, I'm so sorry, it looks so creepy through the camera. That blind got jammed, so I can't open it. But this is my closet. I am so worried about this. I'm gonna take all this clothes to Bello's and not keep it in storage. I think I'm just gonna get rid of all the things I actually don't use and donate them, and also take some to Peachtree. You'll probably be seeing a lot of my clothes at Peachtree very soon. So tomorrow, Britt and I are gonna get his van and take all my clothes. I also installed these myself. Well, like, I hired someone. So I have to get rid of all my clothes so then I can have my handyman come back and unbuild it. This is definitely something I do want to save though, because 1, it was pretty expensive. I think like this entire thing was $1,500, maybe like a little bit more because I installed lights in it because it's so dark in this room. This I want to take because I know for a fact I'll be turning a bedroom into a closet, like a walk-in closet, and I'll probably just end up buying more. Also, I have so much clothes because I literally own a vintage clothing store called Peachtree in Miami. Everything in this room is basically vintage or secondhand. Like, even though I have a lot, I'm still a sustainable queen. We are now entering my second living room / dining room. Alex is just like in the corner working, literally in the middle of my living room. According to feng shui, you're supposed to put your desk in the middle of your room because that means the money is coming in. And if you're facing a wall, the money cannot come in because you're blocked by a wall. I will be taking all of this. She's custom made and I probably could never find something like this again. So she's coming with me. I'm taking these vintage dining chairs. I love them so much. I cannot let go of them. And my tomato rug. That is my rug. I designed her and she's coming with us.
We are lost inside.
All my books are coming with us. This shelf actually broke. I was actually in Japan when that happened and I saw it like through my camera. My camera was like person detected and it was just like all the books falling like in the middle of the night at like 4 in the morning.
Alright, they're kicking me out, guys. I'm moving out.
We're kicking Alex out for a second so I can show you my living room. Welcome to my favorite place in the entire house. I think I've said that multiple times, but this is actually my favorite place ever. The room we call the little green room because obviously we have so much green around us, and this is probably the one room that is gonna make me so sad about leaving this house. This is my vintage Rocher Bobois sofa that I found on Facebook Market. Well, I didn't find it actually. The depository, they're from Australia and they helped me on an Australian project and they literally sent me the link to this couch in West Palm Beach and she was like, I know you're looking for this. I found it for you. And I was like, what in the world? You're literally an angel sent from above because that is insane. I can't believe she was in Australia and she found this couch for me. This was my dream couch for such a long time and I now have her and she is for sure coming with me and she's going into storage. All my dice poops and all my rugs are coming with. There's so many books. Sadly, but also I'm grateful they are not my books. They're actually the owner's books. So they're staying here, they're not coming with me. But it does make me really sad that I'm not gonna have this many books in my house. So once I purchase my home, I will be collecting this many books. But thank God I don't have to move these by myself because that would be so dreadful. This chair, and it would be even cooler if I had the other side because they go like side by side and they look so cool. It's the heaviest thing I've ever carried in my entire life. I don't know if it's like really my style. I mean, it is, but I don't know if I like the white. Like if it was in any other color, maybe I will keep her and then manifest the other side. The sexiest chair on earth. I think it's the most genius design ever and it's so comfy. Surprisingly, it's incredibly comfy and I would not just be saying that. I feel like most aesthetic furniture is not comfy, especially when it comes to chairs and sofas, and you would look at this and be like, I'm not sitting on that looks so uncomfortable, but I promise you she's very comfy. I feel like I could give birth on this chair. She's squishy. Guys, this is like one of the coolest finds I've ever come across. She's secondhand. I found her on Facebook Market. Like she's literally just an egg. My pencil. We are not safe if I have kids because my entire children's room is gonna be filled with like enormous things that look like this. Like it's gonna look like the Toy Story room. All right, we're moving Alex's office back into the living room. This is my breakfast nook. I'm manifesting a house that is an open concept because I love having my individual rooms with individual purposes, like a breakfast nook. I've never had one before. I've never even like really seen one because I grew up with open concept homes and all my friends did too. You would think all my friends want to chill in the living room, but we always end up on this tiny little bench. Like we'll be like 9 people here. A little bit more info on like what's happening in my life. Basically, I have been looking for houses. I've been on a house hunt for like a few months now and I haven't found anything. And a little flexible with my budget and I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I just buy my own house or move into an apartment and buy an investment property. So like it's just like kind of all over the place. I'm manifesting my forever home. Like that is my goal. Finding your forever home should never be rushed. So I'm like not in a rush at all. I'm honestly just being really picky and I'm hoping that the perfect house appears and like shows up. I will be posting on here more often. And I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. So subscribe, don't forget to like and comment. Let me know what you guys think about what I should keep, what I should sell. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah.